Toilets really are not that complicated, I promise. Hey guys, so we're here at the Daily Electrician's house, and guess what? He's got some plumbing problems. That's what I'm here for.
3,200 miles just to fix my toilet.
Mm-hmm. So, do you want to tell us what the problem is?
Well, the first problem is the toilets are slowly leaking water. So, sounds like you already know what the problem is.
Yeah, I wrote a book on it. Let's fix a running toilet. Okay, it's most likely a leaky flapper or a bad fill valve. To do a test, which you could do, but I already know it's leaking out of the flapper. This is probably corroded. Do you have hard water? Yes, he does. The chlorine eats away at the rubber on the flapper. That's the flapper. And then it leaks. And you probably have never touched the insides of the toilet, like, ever.
I touch the chain every once in a while.
That you touch the chain every once in a while?
Yeah, just to reset the water so it'll stop running.
So that is what we'll be doing. Just replacing the flapper. And then if you want to snake a drain, that's number 3.
I mean, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Okay. Well, we're going to do some plumbing today. Who's excited?
I'm excited. What's wrong with my toilet? I mean, she probably already knows, but... So, this is what happened. I turned off the water when I went to Nika. Or my roommate turned it off before he went to Italy. But the water is like 1 inch, and normally the water lines up to there. So it's leaked like a couple gallons over the last 2 weeks. So we're gonna turn the water back on.
Well, I want you to tell me what you do.
Oh, I just lift it up like skirt, and that's it.
Why?
Because it'll like reset the runniness. It'll like stop it from leaking.
Oh, okay. So you had a piece of tape in here. I already came and I inspected. You had a piece of tape around here, and it was looped onto the bottom. And from what I'm feeling, it's not really rubbing away, so that might have just been messing up the seal, and sometimes a little water will seep through because it doesn't seal correctly.
It looks like it's at an angle, though. Like, the flapper is, like, at an angle, so, like,
yes.
the tip of it...
That's where it goes in.
I mean, I guess it kind of looks built like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I turned the water back on, and...
We're going to see if it leaks at all, because it might have just been that little piece of tape that I pulled off.
I didn't see anything. Yeah, it's completely dry right now. Normally there would be water here and it would be like leaking. So.
Let's turn the water on. This is how a toilet works, everybody. It fills up.
And then we'll have to go check mine.
Your toilet?
Yeah.
Does it also leak?
Yeah, it's the same exact issue.
Okay. So typically when you flush, this lifts up and the whole water in here goes down and flushes it. But if this flapper thing, that white piece down there, doesn't seal correctly, it'll slowly leak like that, more and more water. Then eventually this will recognize, oh, the water level is too low, and then it'll fill it back up, usually.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yes. But like...
Yeah, so that's what I usually do, is lift it up, and then...
It just fills it back up.
And then it'll stop running.
That's it.
Yeah.
Other toilet. I didn't know this one also leaked. I haven't heard it leak since I've been here.
I haven't really either. Is there like corrosiveness in there?
I'm gonna put it. Is it just gonna keep... Yeah, it is. We want the water to stop so I can touch it. Usually, the bottom of this seal, you can rub your finger and see a whole bunch of, like, rubber that's, like, eaten away. And I don't see that, maybe just because it's white. I don't know. Everything seems like it's fine and it should seal correctly and it shouldn't leak. None of that feels any type of way. Do not use chlorine. I've never seen this before, this fill valve. What brand you using, bro?
Gotta teach or something,
So this is what we were gonna go with, but if you look, it's for old toilets. It says, which is weird because in Pennsylvania that's the normal size that I see everywhere. We just take the flapper off and get that one. But it looks like this 3-inch one is what that is. And it's the better size. But they only have one, so we need to get another one. I'm just gonna ask someone. I'm not a real plumber, I'm just a fraud. So we had a guy come over here because I'm stupid. So the new toilets are 3-inch, not 2-inch. And with this style flapper that he has, get it? With the style flapper that John has in his toilet, you can replace it. We couldn't get it out for like the longest time, but then I just ripped it out. And so we can use that.
Save $10.
Yeah, but they only have one of those. Oh, yeah, right? It does look a little bit bigger. Would it fit on here?
One way to find out.
Basically though, we'd be replacing the gasket on here and the rest of that is hard plastic, so it works. Because this is what the problem was ceiling wise. Also, there's this little bubble here, blister. There's water in there and peeled it, popped it open. I think that's where the water was leaking. I still haven't seen your toilet leak at all.
I haven't heard it.
So do you just want to buy this with this? And now you know what to do if you need to get another one?
I'm just gonna go.
Okay. This is how we fix the toilets. It shouldn't be this complicated. Everybody learn from my mistakes. 3 inches the new normal.
3 inches the new black. Am I doing this or are you doing it?
Fixing a leaky toilet. It's so easy, an electrician can do it.
I don't want to do it. Can you just do it for me?
Listen, this is the old flapper. This is the new one. I already took it out of the packaging, adjusted the chain to the right length. All you have to do is pop it in place, all right? It's gonna be really easy.
I have to do everything around here. Look at that. The gloriness. 50%?
Nice.
100%?
Well, no.
Minus the chain. And it was on the last one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Turn the water back on?
When you flush it, it'll lift up. Hold that. Flush it. Hold it. Okay, yeah. That's high enough, right?
Turn this water back on?
Yeah. Now it should seal properly and not keep leaking. So.
Can I open it all the way? How far? Okay.
Yeah. We fill it up.
Turn the water back off and do a
And
water
go
test?
and see if the water gets lower.
Yeah.
Good job! Look at you catching on. I'm proud of you. What?
Turn the water back off? Not today.
It's on the top of the middle line on the E. So if it's any lower than
Just
that,
take a Sharpie and mark the toilet. It's the easy way. That's how an electrician would do it. Watch this.
You really don't need to mark it. I don't think it's gonna leak at all.
Oh,
Did you turn it off?
Oh, I'm marking it. I'm marking it. You better believe it.
This is not advised by a plumber, but it is a good way
This
to
is
test.
electrician approved. Watch this. Right there.
That's the water level. Electrician style plumbing right here. Yeah, cool.
That's how we do it.
Did you turn the water off?
Yeah. Insert Staying Alive by the Bee Gees.
All right, some things that we've learned in this video so far. 3-inch is the new normal for toilet flapper sizes. Plastic flappers with a gasket can be removed and replaced. You have to make sure it's the right size though, because the one that they had at the supply house was not the right size. So that's pretty cool. Didn't know that because I always just buy the fully rubber ones, but this is a cheaper alternative. And lastly, It's so easy to replace a flapper that even an electrician can do it. We're gonna turn the water on and see if it works. So let's move you over here. Here we are. Yeah, the water level's still there. It hasn't leaked one bit. That feels like a tight seal. We're gonna turn the water back on. Looks like it's doing what it's supposed to do. Good job, John. Toilets really are not that complicated, I promise. Don't let it scare you. And no, understand that the water back here is not nearly as dirty as the water in there. John was afraid to put his hands in here, but it's actually not gross. The stuff that comes in here is new water, and then it gets flushed down and fills the bowl. So that's the gross water. This is the new water. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something. I'm even learning things, and I'm Plumber Paige. For now. Hopefully if you're trying to fix a running toilet, now you know how to. If you like what you see, click these videos and watch more, and make sure to subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye!